Men love him, women want to be him. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Horneman.
That was the best, intro that I've ever had ever. Girls want to be me. And guys, they want to be with me. That's kind of not true. Not as true as I want it to be. I'm desperate. I'm going to start off there. That's weird. I don't even, oh God, because you already know I'm gay because of the voice. You're already making assumptions because of my voice. I just speak and people assume shit and you're right. That's it. I'm subconscious of my voice. I believe that 2 miles away somewhere there's a dog losing his fucking mind. It's like a dog whistle, guys. I don't know. God, I think I'm just born. I think I was born gay and nervous. I think I just skipped out of my mom with a limp wrist and a happy disposition. And then I looked at her vagina and was like, no. No, thank you. And then, oh my God. Oh, and I read this article. I read this article about this whale. This whale had a different voice than all the other whales. It was a higher pitched voice than all the other whales, and because of this high pitched voice, the whales couldn't acknowledge him. And scientists have studied this whale. They call him the loneliest whale in the world. You already need the punchline. Because I relate to this whale. Because in my mind, this whale's just swimming in the big ocean going, hey! 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 Somebody play with me! Somebody touch my blowhole! I can't tell who's gay. That's a weird, because whatever, you're just... I made out with this guy, and he doesn't refer to himself as gay. He calls himself sexually progressive. Guys hide behind different labels. They're like, I'm not gay, I'm sexually progressive. Or I'm not gay, I'm bisexual. Or I'm not gay, I'm Mormon. Hide behind it, and oh my God, and I'm desperate too. I know I said that. I'm on, oh my God, I'm on Grindr. Yay, one person. Thank you. Most people are ashamed. Most people are ashamed of the internet dating, either Tinder, I can't be the only one that's on Grindr and Tinder and OkCupid and Growler, which is like Grindr but for bears, and or Hornet or OkCupid. And I feel stupid. I had to look up what ATM was. And DTF. Okay, ATM is ass to mouth. Yeah, DTF is down the fuck. Oh, okay, NSA, anybody? No strings attached. I had to look, okay, am I the only one, or you just, that's weird. It's weird, this guy texted me, and I had to he texted me what are you into? And I'm like, I'm into a guy to make me feel less lonely in the world. There's not an acronym for that! I tend to attract a lot of women, as Mikey said. A lot of women who hate other women who want to have sex with gay men, but for some reason they can't. These are the women that these are women that are very attracted to me. They see something very similar. Anyway, I had this roommate who was really gorgeous. She had big old titties. You know, like Renaissance Festival tits. And she would walk around the apartment with her all breasts all hanging out. And she would be like, hey Andrew, does this do anything to you? And I'm like, no, it doesn't. And then it got out of hand because she got her vagina waxed. And she wanted me to see her freshly waxed vagina. And no, obviously. But she caught me off guard. She was laying on the couch, and she was like, hey, Andrew. And then she just whoops out her vagina. Or she doesn't whoop it out, but you know what I mean. And then there it was, her freshly waxed vagina. And it was gross. I mean, plus there was a string coming out of it. Not a pull string. You know, she had a catchphrase when you pull on it, you know, like, there's a snake in my boot. Like, you know, like that was the Toy Story reference. You know, like Toy Story. You know, there's a porno of the version of the movie Toy Story. It's called Toy Story. There's also a porno of the movie Blow. Oh. It's called Blow. There's also a porno of the movie Winter's Bone. It's called Hillbilly Fuckfest Part 7. That was an odd one. Oh my god. My friend, okay, can I tell you this? This is a weird story. My friend, he told me he was diagnosed with diabetes. I know, sit down there. And I was like almost crying. Like I was like, oh my god, you're gonna die. And he was like, no, it's okay. I only have diabetes. It's not like I have cancer. And I'm like, at least with cancer you can have cake. People care if you have cancer. Nobody cares if you have diabetes. And diabetes kills more people. I'm sure of it. But if you fight cancer and you're a fighter, you reverse your cancer, you're a fighter. You reverse your diabetes and you just got your life together. Like, how many runs for diabetes do you know? I'm waiting. There's like one that I know of. There's like, there's the irony. How many runs for cancer? There's a shitload. I don't want to list through them, but anyway, there's the irony, because if you went on a diabetes run, it would help you prevent your diabetes. If you go on a cancer run and you forget to wear sunblock, that walk's going to be about you. That too. Maybe a little too dark. I dated a guy. I dated a guy named Grant, and it was weird because he was just like the street. Because when I went down on him for a couple of miles, he turned into ironwood. That was a really good joke. I didn't think I was going to do that one. didn't think so. There was this guy I was texting. It was a sexy him, and he tells me that he has a girlfriend. You know, and he made me feel like a termite. I know. You don't even know what that is. This is what a termite is. He made me feel like a termite because I have the possibility of being a homewrecker just by gnawing on some wood. And you owe to that. And I'm going to end on that. Have a good night, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Horneman.